Most people believe wealth is about working harder, longer hours, more hustle, more grind. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Hard work alone rarely creates wealth. If it did, construction workers and nurses would be the richest people in society. Instead, the wealthiest people focus on something very different. Leverage. 1. The math. Most people ignore. There are only two ways to increase income. Sell your time, use leverage. When you sell time, income is capped. When you use leverage, income scales. Naval Ravikant explains that there are 4 major types of leverage. Labor, other people working for you. Capital, money working for you. Code, software working for you. Media, content working for you. The wealthy master at least one. Most people master none. 2. Why hard work feels productive, but isn't. Hard work gives immediate psychological reward. You feel busy, you feel exhausted, you feel productive. But productivity is not the same as scalability. According to U.S. Bureau of Labor data, the average American works roughly 1,800 hours per year. Even if you doubled your hourly wage, your income ceiling is still mathematically limited. But when someone builds a scalable system, the ceiling disappears. 3. The leverage pattern of billionaires. Let's look at examples. Elon Musk doesn't assemble rockets. He builds companies that employ engineers. Jeff Bezos didn't personally ship millions of packages. He built infrastructure. Mark Zuckerberg wrote early code, then built a platform that scaled to billions. The pattern is clear. They stopped trading hours, they built systems. 4. The research on wealth growth. According to data from the Federal Reserve, the majority of the wealth held by the top 1% is tied to business ownership and equity, not salary. Equity scales, salary stalls. Even high-income earners, doctors, lawyers, executives, often plateau because their compensation is still tied to time. Meanwhile, a small equity stake in a growing company can outperform decades of wage increases. 5. The real shift from worker to owner. The wealth gap isn't just about income, it's about ownership. Employees earn income. Owners build assets. Warren Buffett became wealthy not by earning a paycheck, but by owning shares in businesses. Compounding plus ownership equals exponential growth. 6. The attention economy advantage. There's a modern form of leverage most people ignore. Digital leverage. One YouTube video, one piece of code, one digital product. It can work 24/7. This is why content creators, software founders, and investors can scale income without scaling hours. And here's the kicker. You don't need to be a billionaire to use leverage. You can invest monthly into index funds, build a niche digital skill, create educational content, start a small online business. The point isn't scale at first. The point is direction. 7. Why most people avoid leverage. Because leverage requires delayed reward, uncertainty, skill development, long-term thinking. Hard work is familiar. Leverage feels risky, but risk and reward are correlated. And here's the paradox. Staying in a capped income structure long-term is often riskier than building scalable assets. 8. The compounding example. Let's compare two people. Person A works overtime for 20 years. Person B invests consistently in assets growing at 8% annually. At first, Person A looks more successful, but over decades, compounding overtakes effort. Wealth isn't built through intensity. It's built through multiplication. The final truth. Hard work is honorable, but leverage builds wealth. The wealthy don't grind endlessly. They build machines that grind for them. And the moment you shift from, how can I earn more this month, to, what can I build that earns without me? Everything changes, because wealth isn't about effort. It's about structure, and structure scales. If this shifted your perspective, hit like. Subscribe to Hacks of the Wealthy, where we break down habits that quietly build freedom. See you in the next hack.